Previously on Lava JavaCraft. We found a bunch of great resources, and we actually found our very first diamonds. And almost immediately after, we were faced with a bit of a challenge trying to defeat a small horde of zombies. However, we did come out unscathed. Well, we had half a heart left, but we made it. Unfortunately, on an attempt to reach the top and get out of this cave, we actually died. But we didn't give up there. We went back into the cave and tried to reclaim our very first diamonds. However, it was in vain. But that was last episode, and we are about to start a brand new day in the Java LavaCraft world. Hey guys, welcome back to Java LavaCraft, and so that happened last episode. We're not going to talk about it. Yeah. And the worst part was, that was on normal mode. I didn't even know. So we're going to switch that over to hard. I just don't even know who I am anymore. Crazy. Alright, so we'll switch that over to hard, at least for the time being, I guess. Hopefully we won't have to switch that back down to normal, but our caves, our mine, it's not safe. It's not safe at all. So, we are going to do some surface exploration. So we got our map out, and we're going to start filling this bad boy in, and hopefully we find a village or some other interesting locations where we can collect a little bit of resources. As you can see, we have 0 food. We have 5 bread. We need to go kill some animals out in the wild. Maybe even bring some cows back if we find them close. Who knows? We'll see. But we're just going to start filling in this map, and hopefully it doesn't go as bad as last time, I guess. So let's grab a boat and start our journey. I'm a little nervous after last episode. Who knows what's going to happen today. We just bumped the difficulty up just to see what that's like, because we weren't even getting the full experience. So we're going to just go ahead and start exploring this map a little bit. I don't want to go further than the first map today. Hopefully we find something. I mean, these naturally forming mountains are just epic. Super cool. I really want to put a base there or something. Really happy with the way this seed generated. It was a really good pick. Alright, so, nothing yet. I mean, geez, that's super cool. We might move over here soon. Yeah. I mean, look at that. That's cool. We're gonna grab some of the sugarcane. I think I saw some pigs. Yep, sorry, pigs. Alright, so we're gonna go get these other pigs over here. You know what? Maybe we'll do some fishing. Fishing is reliable, and you can get some pretty good enchantments. We're not going to do any AFK fishing in this world, because that's just too cheating. But normal fishing, that's okay. That's a normal game mechanic. And we might just have to use it a little later in this episode, especially if we don't find anything really good out in this first map. But I'm really happy with this desert and savanna over here. I mean, it's really cool. I did find a desert temple that was completely buried, actually, just like right outside of our base. So we'll probably loop back around and go see what's in there. I'm sure we could get some gunpowder or something from it, but we don't really even need gunpowder yet, so we might just hold off on actually checking that out. But this savanna is super cool. I hope we find a savanna village. That'd be super, super cool. We should have brought a bed. Yep. Should have brought a bed. This is going to get messy quickly. We got to head back. But we're going to get these cows first. And we are running back to the base. We completely forgot a bed. We totally did that on purpose. We just want to keep you guys on your toes and prove that we can stay alive in a sprint back to the base as night falls on the Java LavaCraft world. I'm actually a little bit terrified. Um, we have not had such good luck in the Lava Javacraft world. I know it's going to end up being epic and lots of fun. We're headed the wrong way. Should have known this giant mountain is a pretty obvious landmark. But yeah, we haven't had such good in the the Java Lavacraft world yet. Um, but I think, after today's episode, things should be looking up. Hopefully, we'll get some things done that will make us feel a little bit better about last episode. Wow, I like the way that's kind of lit up over there in the distance. That looks cool. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That's our base area. Definitely easy to spot. We're going to throw down a boat and hopefully make it over there without any incidents. I don't see any mobs, so I think we are okay. But, yep, we're going to hop off here and go ahead and grab ourselves a bed, I think. I don't even think we have the resources to make a second bed. We'll have to take our own bed. That sucks. Hope we don't die. I should probably knock on some wood. Alright, well, we got our bed, totally planned, absolutely what we were trying to do. You know what, we're going to leave the food that we gathered here, kind of smelting. I'm sure we'll find some more. Boom. You know what? We're going to grab one of these for the road. Yep, we're going to be prepared today. We kind of just ran out without thinking about it a little bit. I think we have everything we need this time, for real. So we're going to go ahead and start filling in this map again. I think we have to head this way. We might as well go this way now. We're going to start by filling in the borders. It's kind of tedious, but we might find something cool. And I definitely like to kind of scout out the area, especially in the first couple days of the world, just because if there's a really cool spot like that mountain we saw over there, um, it looks good in the distance too. You might want to find a nice spot to start your very first base in the world, um, like that mountain. I just can't stop talking about it. All right, well, I don't see anything yet. Just kind of looks like more savanna, which does look really cool. And that is a dark oak forest over there. Sweet. It's not on this map, so we're not going to check it out unless we see like a village. And just in case we do see a village, we're going to have to trap all the villagers um, so that they don't run away. We don't, or not run away, I guess get killed by pillagers and mobs at night, because as we found out last episode, the Java Lavacraft world is not messing around. And as we are coming through this sunflower biome, little bit laggy, and that might be because we are generating our very first village. So we're just going to run over here real quick, see if they have anything good for us, and make sure that they are safely locked away in their houses in case we ever want to come mess around with the villagers. We don't want them to all be dead the next time we come back. So I see one. That's good. So it is definitely a good sign to see some villagers still moving around here. Yep, there's a couple over there, and they don't have professions, so that's even better. So we have some blank slate villagers over here that we can come give some jobs to. Ooh, our very first emeralds in this world. Awesome. We're collecting some of their crops, like potatoes. Look at that, new recipe. Wow, there's a lot of villagers here. Alright, awesome. Whoa, there's tons of them. This is perfect. Alright, so, yep, I guess we're going to hang out here till nightfall. This is a huge village. I'm gonna steal some of their crops. I hope they're not too mad. Yep, so this is a really big village. This is a great find. We are gonna hang out here till night falls and they all run to their houses. And then we're gonna lock them in and hopefully be able to get to a bed before all the mobs kill us. Since we do not have any armor, you know, what'd be really cool is if their blacksmith, if there is one in this village, has some cool loot in it. They usually have the best loot. Wow, this village goes all the way into the forest. These villagers are killing it. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a village just like this. I mean, I know they're all a little bit different, but this one's pretty creative. These guys are taking over this whole little area. It looks like night is coming now, so hopefully these villagers should run back to their houses. This is my first time ever seeing villagers in this world or on Java, so hopefully they work in a similar fashion. I don't know yet. I guess we will see. It looks like he does want to go in. Yeah, go in. Okay. Cool. So he's in there. I hear lots of mobs coming, so we gotta hurry this up. We gotta save the children. We're saving the children, one block at a time. And hopefully this iron golem helps us out if any of these mobs start showing up. Yeah, there's lots of villagers here, and we want to save as many as possible. So, this is a big building. Whoa! That's dangerous. These guys might not need my help. They are prepared. Look at that pitfall. Okay, villagers. I see you. Alright, we're actually going to sleep in this bed. We saved a few villagers. And we have now found some carrots. Carrots are going to be awesome if we can pick some up. Yeah, carrots are a great find. So now we have potatoes, carrots, and wheat. So those are all good crops to have. Now I think the only one we're really... Oh, there's beetroot. Cool, so now we have all of the main crops. There is not really too many more. I mean, there's a few other ones. These are going to be the best for early game farming, I think. I mean, there's really no point to grow potatoes and carrots unless you plan to trade them with some villagers later on, which we do. So, we're just going to look and see if there's a blacksmith here. If not, we're probably just going to leave this village. I think that's pretty much all we needed here. Although our inventory is very full, so we might just drop off a few things here that we don't particularly need. Let's see if we can find a chest. That is a big building. That might be the one we already went to. So we are just going to double check a few more of these buildings, and then I think we'll be on our way. So as we leave the village behind us, we didn't find too much loot. We do have a full inventory now, but we got plenty of mobs over here to fill it up even more. We just want to remember kind of where we are so that we can come find this village again. Make sure you remember it is south of our base. So we are in the top left-hand corner of the map on the left-hand that you can see on the left, and we just traveled from somewhere in the middle, and not really on this map, but I guess if we make another map to the south, we should be able to find it pretty easily and put that one on a map as well. So we're just going to keep on looking around and see what we can find. Hopefully we don't run into any pillager outposts, only because we are not equipped to fight any pillagers or any raids, and that would suck for our brand new village. But we just won't be able to kind of fill in that part of the map, I guess, if we find it. This is a cool biome. There's a lot of a lot of sunflowers here. They look even cooler this way. Alright, well, we're not quite on our map, so we need to get back on track here. We need to get our little cursor to be showing us which way we are headed, so that we know we are on the map. So we are back on track now. We're going to finish filling in the border of this map and see if there's any other villages or any other cool things we could find while we're out here. Unfortunately, we don't have enough iron to name some banners, so we won't be able to mark what we find today. We will in the future. That is super cool. We found a beehive. I don't know if I can grab it without the bees getting mad. How many bees are there? Not really too many. I don't know what happens if we just break it. It's been a while since I messed with the bees. Okay, I guess we can get rid of these apples. And it's gone. We broke it. Yep, so I guess you need Silk Touch, and if there's any bees around, they're probably pretty mad. So, we're gonna get out of here real quick. So, I think we successfully escaped the bees. This one doesn't look like he's too mad at us. Unfortunately, that was the first beehive we've seen, and we do need Silk Touch, I guess, to kind of take advantage of those beehives. I know that if you use smoke, it will calm the bees. So if you put a campfire underneath one, you'll have an easier time dealing with them. But I don't think we're going to be getting bees in this episode. It wasn't really the plan anyway. Bees would be an interesting idea for an early game food source, though. So maybe we'll look into that after we can get Silk Touch on our pickaxe. That we don't have yet, because we're not talking about last episode. Last episode was a rough one. Alright, pumpkins, that's awesome, but it looks like the sun is about to set, so we're just going to set up a quick little mini camp. I don't think we'll be able to sleep quite yet, so I'm going to start cooking up some steak while we sleep, and yep, not quite yet, so we just kind of want to scan our surroundings. We are highly vulnerable at the moment, as we do not have any armor, like I've said several times, and we did up the difficulty to hard today, so that could end up badly if we don't sleep before the mobs come find us. So I think, nope, not yet. Alright, so let's grab a few more pumpkins while we wait. Oh, that's a baby. Alright, let's try now. Awesome. Alright, so we safely made it to sleep. Hopefully we don't wake up to a creeper exploding. And it doesn't look like there are any creepers around. We're going to grab our bed. See, we got 4 more steak. That's good for now. And we're going to keep going. Keep filling in this map. So I don't know what it is about this seed and its crazy cool mountains. But we found, this is like the 3rd one that we've seen. That's wacky looking. Yeah, that's cool. I don't think we're going to make a base there. And look at this little floating island almost. I mean, I guess it's connected, but that doesn't make sense. That's Minecraft gravity right there for you. Oh, snap. Okay. We're going to avoid that for now. Yep, so it looks like we're coming up on a swamp. Again, we're slightly off of our path, so we are going to head back home. And, well, we still got to fill in this map, but I think we might be doing some fishing off camera, because it doesn't look like we're going to be finding any armor or anything like that. I don't think we're going to find any armor through fishing either, but there's all sorts of cool things you can get from fishing, and I think it will help speed along the process a little bit. So we're going to try to get our hands on a good fishing rod as well while we do that. I like the look of this swamp as well. Oh, this is ominous. That's interesting. And I kind of got lost. I was picking up some lily pads because lily pads can be super useful. And look at this. This is a jungle biome, and I knew that we would have some in this world just because we did pick our own seed. However, I didn't think it would be so close. I didn't realize how close it was. Well, actually, we're a little lost, so we're just going to grab some bamboo and ooh, maybe some cocoa beans? Well, if we grab cocoa beans, we got to grab some jungle wood. We are getting way sidetracked today. That's okay. I mean, that's kind of what exploration is. It's just getting sidetracked. Yep, we are way off track. We're going to see if we can get back into the map area. Okay, and would you look at that? We have found our way back onto the map somehow. Um, You know what's cool though is when we were in the other world, the Buzzy Bees update came out like halfway through the world, so we had to go like 8,000 blocks before we found our first beehive. That is not the case in this world. We have already seen several just now off camera while I was trying to find my way back onto our map, and I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, it's cool not to have to go super far for a jungle. A village is pretty close. We found some really cool mountains, um, but yeah, and those bees. So it's going to be exciting adventure. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're going to wrap this episode up in just a few minutes here. We do want to finish getting this entire map filled. I'll show you what we collected, and that should pretty much do it for today. We're hoping to get back to where we were at the end of the last episode, with a full set of iron gear and some food, and find more diamonds. So I'm pretty sad because I definitely wanted to hold on to the very first diamonds that we ever got, um, or at least turn them into a pickaxe and the first diamonds we ever had in pickaxe form. However, we might just have to settle for our first diamond pickaxe, because it doesn't look like uh, we're getting those diamonds back. So we'll just have to find some new ones, but you know what? That's okay. That's life. That's Minecraft. So on our way to fill in the map, we actually found a ton of cows. And you know what? Instead of just killing all the cows, since we are actually um, let's see, we gotta head this way. Since we are actually kind of close to our base, we're gonna see if we can grab at least 2 cows and bring them back, because we need at least 2 cows to start ourselves a little cow pen. That would be really nice. It'd be a great source of food, at least for now. I mean, there's not too many better foods you can get this early on, other than steak. So we're going to see if we can transport them all the way back. Looks like we might get some sheep interested in us too. That'd be even better. Start a wool farm, maybe. Yep, so we're just going to see if we can get these guys all the way back to our base, which is a little bit further than I expected. And it looks like we lost a cow. I'd rather have the cows. So if you didn't know, you can actually lead cows and sheep by holding a piece of wheat in your hand. And the only problem with that is if they get too far away, they kind of lose interest, which is why I'm worried about this cliff right here. If they do lose interest, all you got to do is swap to something in your hotbar other than wheat, and then just wait a few seconds and switch back to it, and they will all start following you again. However, animals are weird. They're less weird than villagers, and they at least follow you around when you want them to, for the most part. Um, so they're better than villagers in that regard. However, um, they're still kind of funky. So we're having luck so far. So hopefully we get to the base safely. And we made it back safely. So we're going to reward these guys by giving them some wheat and getting them to breed up. At some point we're going to have to separate all of them. So we are going to stop at our base real quick and try and be smarter than last episode. And just kind of put everything that we just collected away. Because we do have some pretty valuable resources in here actually. And we snagged a bed from the village that we found. So we're actually going to put ours back, because we are going to leave this one here from now on. I don't think this bed is going to move again. Oh, not the yellow one, the white one. Alright, so we're going to throw that back, and we're going to leave it there. We're going to reset our spawn point for the time being, because right now, who knows where it is. And then we're going to start up a couple furnaces with the food that we found. And the last thing we need to do before we head back out to finish filling up the map is probably just craft one more stone sword. And I sure hope it is our last stone sword. That's for sure. If we have any wood, did we grab any wood? We got some wood. Alright. Prepared as always. So, as you can see, we still have quite a bit left to fill up. We did get all the edges, so that's good. I think we're going to speed this process up, and I will just check in with you guys if we find anything interesting. Before we do that, I am going to show you something that we haven't been to on our map yet, and that you haven't seen, but I did discover on the first episode, just kind of walking around. We found what I think is a desert temple. I think that this is the entrance to it right here. Yeah, that looks right. I think that if we go down, and I didn't bring any shovels, so bear with me. Oh, we're definitely killing something down there. Alright, yeah, anyways, I'm pretty sure yeah, look at that, Desert Temple. So there's some TNT down there. It is a trap. So if you ever find one of these, don't jump down and start mining all this cool looking colored, I think terracotta, because you will be upset. You got to be very strategic when you go at these. So we're going to leave this alone for the time being. We can see the little tower we put up where our base is from here, so it shouldn't be too hard to find in the future. But yep, with that, I'm going to fill in the rest of this map, and unless we find anything super cool, I will meet you at the end of the video. So, we found something cool. There's another village right in the middle of our map. That is really cool. We are definitely going to be scoping this place out and doing the same thing we did in the last village, and hopefully we find some decent resources. We're definitely going to have to block these guys in, and I don't have anything to block them in with. So we're going to be spending a day with the villagers and hopefully find some cool stuff. And it looks like we are just about to finish up filling this entire map. It took a long time. I got distracted. This video is going to be long. Sorry guys. Thanks for hanging in there. We are almost done with this episode. I mean, I feel like I've been doing okay with the video lengths lately, but yep. Alright, so just a little bit left. We're going to pull this map up a little bit bigger. We're right next to that village, the second village we found. Really, really cool map. So there is like a snowy peaks biome that way. Our base is that way. The village is right here. You can see it. And there's a jungle over there. Another village over there. I think we'll find it later. But really cool, really cool first map. So we just got to go ahead and finish this last little bit of it. And then I guess we can throw it up on the wall and, you know, just sit there and be content with ourselves for having filled our very first map in the Java Lavacraft world. That's a lot. It's a long name, but I like it. You know, it flows. It's got a ring to it. Java Lavacraft. And there it is, the entirely complete first map of the Java Lavacraft world. Aren't you just so proud? But yeah, as you can see over here, we've already put some of the items we found in our little adventure up around our base. You're gonna actually have to wait until next episode to find out what's actually in those books, but we got ourselves a little alarm clock over there. It's pretty nice. But yeah, let's check out the rest of the stuff that we collected. I actually put up a few of these items already, I'm just now realizing, because we definitely killed a lot more pigs and cows than that today. Yeah, sorry about that. It's not 100% accurate, but yeah, pretty good haul. We got some new additions to the base, looking pretty cool, and I think this was a pretty successful day. So I haven't gotten my armor back yet, but you know, things are looking up in the Java Lavacraft world, and if you enjoyed going on this little journey with me today, make sure you leave a like, and if you are excited for the next episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button because it's coming out very soon. Thanks guys, have a great day, bye!